Well, hello subjects, my name's King Wolfile. Welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. Give me 1 second as I double check everything is recording properly. It sure is. Tee-hee. I still need to get a second monitor. Alright. So, in the last episode, ignore me opening a beer. In the last episode, we got to Azalea. And now we are going to confront Team Rocket. We got a couple encounters. I have not done any playing in between episodes. I had probably one of, if not the worst days of work I have had in months. So I decided it was a night to have a few beers and play some of my favorite Pokemon game of all time, Pokemon Crystal. So hopefully nothing stupid happens and I don't have a bunch of Pokemon die on me, because I might cry. You might witness a man break down forever. Okay? We're gonna get into this. I'm drinking some Yinglings, traditional lager, my favorite beer on the planet, in case anyone was curious. Normally, if I'm drinking on the channel, I'm drinking some, like, whiskey mixed with some, like, soda. Usually. Today, we're going old school. Just some beer. We're also murdering that Houndour with a single water gun. But we're not gonna worry about it. Body Slam. What else do we have, actually? I didn't! I accidentally clicked through. I was tapping A, and it just went, there goes your water gun. Great. Great. I have committed an oopsie poopsie. I mean, on the bright side, I have a Psyduck I could go take out of the PC. I could train a Psyduck for some water type moves. Send some money to Mom. What else do we have on the team? Honestly, I did not show a team recap at the top. Birdie, Polly, Candace, Muffin, Jenny. Oh wait, no, we still have Jenny. We still have some water type moves. And Egg. Hey, maybe shut up and fight me, idiot. That's a Pidgeot. That's a whole Pidgeot. Level 9. That's a level 9 Pidgeot. That's crazy. And dead. Fortress, that's bug type, bug and steel. Which means 4 times weak to getting set on fire. I think it's steel, right? Bug and steel, right? That sounds right. We're gonna pretend it's correct. Ember, kill. That felt like that health bar died at 4 times speed. Rage candy bar, sick. Oh, hi, friend. I forgot to randomize items and I was so confused. I was like, what the heck is supposed to be there? Meganium! Nice to meet you. Here's a water type for you to murder. I'm gonna body slam though and hope it paralyzes. Body slam can paralyze, right? Okay. You're only 6 levels below me. That might hurt. Oh no, you're 8 levels below me. Why did I think you were level 9? Never mind, die. Look at that. Level 16, idiot. What can fight Psyduck for funsies? Candace needs a couple levels. Psyduck surely shouldn't know anything that'll fuck up a bug steel type. As I try and remember type advantages. No, bug is strong against psychic, not the other way around. I'm trying to like think, like if this thing uses psychic, do I die? But no, I'm good. Alright. We're gonna use quick attack. Punch you in the dome. Ooh, that did not do a lot. Does dark do extra than normal? Is pursuit dark type? It is. No, it does not. Alright, it did nothing. That's fine. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. I just ate an entire pizza. Maybe that has something to do with it. I got home from my super awful day at work, and I was like, let me crack open a beer. Let me make a whole pizza for myself. And then I finally got upstairs where my bedroom is. In my recording room. I finally got upstairs, and all over my recording desk was just a bunch of fruit snacks my wife left for me. So shout out to my wife, who loves me and knows that I love fruit snacks. And left me a bunch of fruit snacks. And I just had an awful day and came home to fruit snacks from the wife. So take that, all you sad people out there. All you sad, lonely people out there. My wife loves me. Was that rude? Yes. Do I care? No. Hey, bud. I love you. Mwah. You have one Pokemon. What are you going to do with one Pokemon? Oh, that's a water type. Too bad I have a water type. Oh, level 14. That's a jump, my guy. All your buddies had level 7s and 8s and 27s. There was a one level 27, and you can't prove me wrong. I got so many levels off of that thing. Don't worry about it. Body slam. Okay, body slam does paralyze. I'm not crazy. Alright, sing. I want to learn Parasong so that I can, like, use Parasong and just switch in and out like an asshole. But also, that's a scary game to play. You know what I'm saying? In a Nuzlocke. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're paralyzed. You can't go to sleep. Never mind. I'm an idiot. My brain mixed up paralyzed with confusion. How silly of me. Okay, I don't know what moves Jenny has, so we're just gonna throw her out. Oh, you have all water type moves. That was a bad play. That was a bad play on me. Can Bubble confuse or no? It's Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam confuses. Alright, let's just split up all of this, nice, juicy experience. Star might actually fuck up my team. Maybe Sleep was the better play over Paralyze. Wrap. I could also leader a bunch and then switch out. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, let's hit some leers. Oh, you're still wrapped. I can hit... I don't ever use, like, wrap and stuff. I did not realize I can use Leer while he's wrapped. That's busted. In my head, you use wrap, and that's my move until wrap lets go. Bud, you are not having a good time over there. Full having a seizure while having your defenses lowered and just being wrapped up. Oh, God. Woo! Holly's probably going to be the first thing that dies in this game. Alright. I should be safe to switch back into Birdie and Body Slam. As long as he doesn't, like, crit with a bite. Okay, only 9. Alright. Oh, let's go. Bam. In Gen 1, I really did not use like Leer and stuff. Gen 2, it's much more useful. You sure I did okay? Because I think you just did poor. Haha. Alright, so for those who don't know the premise of Gen 2, it's the same as Gen 1, except this time with no Giovanni. I will say, as much glazing as I do of Gen 2, and I love all over Gen 2, right? Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for the lure ball. I don't have any apricorns, do I? I don't think I do. You know what I just realized? I don't think I get headbutt in the forest because I randomized items. Unless that guy just gives me the guy in the forest just gives me headbutt. Because headbutt opens up some encounters. So like in the previous game in Gen 1 where we would surf inside cities, some cities you can headbutt inside. You can headbutt these trees and stuff. And potentially get an encounter. So we'll have to see. Right now, unless Kurt healed up our mons. Kurt healed up our mons. So Muffin, you're coming out front because it's a gym fight. We're headed into the gym. Let me see, actually. Do I have good money for some more Pokeballs? I want to make sure I always have Pokeballs just to be on the safe side. 6 more. That'll do. Yeah, Gen 2, okay. My brain just fully gave up. Because I just remembered that I was about to talk a little bit of shit about Gen 2, even though I love Gen 2, and I forgot to finish talking shit about Gen 2. So the shit I was about to talk about Gen 2, if I didn't finish that thought... Now I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh crap, I'm genuinely trying to remember what it was. It was while I was talking to Kurt. I said, as much as I like to glaze Gen 2 because I love Gen 2, and then I don't remember what I was about to talk shit about, and I don't remember what it was. I'm actually literally about to go rewatch the video to remember what it was. I have remembered the shittening that I must put upon this game. Okay, so as much as I love Gen 2, and the many innovations about Gen 2, and the many things about Gen 2, the map, the Pokemon, the addition of shinies, and the everything about Gen 2, right? The one thing I do not like about the games is the story. Because, like, Gen 1, like all of most of the first, like, 3 or 4 generations, actually, first 2, I think 3 is where they start ramping up, like, having a story, right? Let's hop into this while I talk. 3 is where they start ramping up, like, oh, story stuff is gonna happen, right? So Gen 1 and 2 are kind of story lacks. Gen 1 is go get the badges, this Team Rocket thing is happening, but it's not the like, end of the world, right? It sucks, and it sucks for the Pokemon, but eh. And then Gen 2, it's basically the same thing, but without Giovanni, you know, the big bad of Gen 1, who's like the last gym leader and all that stuff. So like, it's cool to like have all this stuff for like Team Rocket trying to resurrect and blah 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 blah. Spoiler alert for anybody who does not know about Gen 2 story for some reason. So like the reformation of Team Rocket sounds cool in theory, but it's like, eh? And then like the post game of Gen 2 is cool because you go back to Gen 1, but there's no additional like story stuff. Like the story in Gen 1 and 2 is lacking for me personally. I think Gen 3 is where story starts to kick up, but I'm personally not a huge fan of the story in Gen 3, but I appreciate that they started to like from 3 forward, where like, no, story's gonna be a bigger part of what you're doing. Like, there's gonna be bigger events and like possible catastrophes should you not use your Pokemon to stop this problem. But yeah, like that's probably my biggest complaint about Gen 2 is like the story is basically Gen 1 light, and then they were like, but yeah, it's post game and you have a lot of Pokemon and you can go fight yourself at the end of the game, which is really cool. Okay, you guys really not making this easy on me, throwing a Mantine at me and then a Sand Slash. That's not chill, dude. If this thing uses Rock Throw on me and kills my starter, I'm gonna be pissed. I should really change out, shouldn't I? I just said that out loud and my brain was like, change. Switch to Jenny. Bubble it. Or water gun it. The bike music in I can't wait to get the bike in this game. The bike music in this game and one of the city musics, I can't remember the specific city, but when I hear the song, I'll know what it is. Are two of my like really bad ADHD like tick songs, if that makes sense. Where I'll just like when I'm hyper focused at work, I will just start like out loud, like how I do in videos where I go how I just do that in videos. I'll do that at work, just to specific songs, and like the bike song from this game is one of the ones that I'm all the time just doing at work. I'm not gonna do it till we get the bike, just because it's more special that way. And I've had people at work being like, "What the hell are you singing?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's the bicycle music from Pokemon Crystal." Sorry, I started beatboxing and then remembered I can't. Okay, we can take a Raticate. We can take a level 7 Raticate. We have another rival battle after this. I do remember as a kid, because I would always choose either Chikorita or Totodile. Your boy not a fire type guy. Like, I'm not a huge fan of most fire types. So I would usually choose Chikorita or Totodile. And then Totodile eventually became like my favorite starter of all time. I would actually struggle with Bugsy's gym so much that sometimes I would beat my rival before I beat Bugsy, and I would just move on to the forest. That's not good. Level 9 though. Yeah, we're fine. Just for extra experience, I would just kick the shit out of our rival before I beat Bugsy. Back to your regularly scheduled Emperor. Oh, you're level 12. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're a baby Pokemon. Aww. Cute. But now how I stop confusion, I switch out to Candace. Was that necessary? No. Is it funny? Yes. Okay. It's no longer funny for me. I'm waiting for my mom to call me and be like, "Hey, I spent your money on a new painting of a mime. It's gonna be in the living room forever." Alright, we're gonna beat all the trainers in here, then we're going to go Poke Center, Bugsy, rival battle, and that'll probably be the end of the episode. Dude, I can't wait to see how that sounds on the mic. Poison Sting. Actually, I should wrap you first, because I just found out I can wrap you and then Poison Sting you while you're wrapped. Which is crazy to me. Okay, disrespectful. Now, poison snake. Okay, you need to stop chewing on my snake, my guy. That is not how you do that. Like, that is improper technique when you put a snake in your mouth. You don't chew. Alright, so we should be able to go to... I think there's... No, we're all done. I sometimes forget these are one person, because it's not till Gen 3 that they introduce double battles. Which is one of the things I will admit Gen 3 has over Gen 2. Because I know a lot of people's favorites are Gen 3, my favorite's Gen 2. And although I do love Gen 3's Pokemon, we'll get to Gen 3 when we get to Gen 3. I'm not a big fan of the story of the map, but I will explain that as I get into Gen 3. But with Gen 2, when you have like double trainers like that, it's just you fight one at a time, but it's two people, which is kind of lame. But the introduction of double battles in Gen 3 is probably one of my favorite things about Gen 3, which we'll get into once we get to the game. But alright, so we should have enough time to fight Bugsy and our rival. We'll find out. We could lose. I just remembered I have... Oh, no. I have Pally out front and not Muffin. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, Grand Bolt. That's not great, but it's not awful. It's going to use Bite. Wrap. Okay, that's not good. Scary Face. Oh, it failed. Alright, that's a wasted turn for you. That's fine. Couple damage. It's probably a 2 damager right there. Poison Sting. Get poisoned. Let's go! Ow. Not awful, but we're doing a bunch of damage over time. One of my cats is in the other room playing with a bunch of plastic right now. Alright, bite. We'll bite back. Ow. Release from wrap is fine, because I think one more bite. Oh, he flinched. Let's go. Alright, that's that. That's that. Let's go. That's one Mon down. Very close to evolving. Think anywhere from 2 to 5 more levels. 2 to 6, 2 to 7 more levels. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. That's twice now I've misclicked. Although that didn't... Oh, God. Well, that's not bad. Alright, we'll hit one more bite. As long as we outspeed, we're... Oh, let's go! Was that a crit? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Either it doesn't tell me or it wasn't. It was just a high roll. Alright, Grimer, we'll send out Muffin. Why not? Everyone talks about Whitney in this game as like a skill check, like hard trainer. I don't think I've ever once lost to Whitney and her stupid Miltank. I've lost to Bugsy so many times. I don't know. Maybe, like I said before, I always chose Totodile or Chikorita. I know Cyndaquil is a massive fan favorite, so having a fire type in the bug gym definitely helps. But yeah, your boy's like straight up never had a problem with Whitney, always had a problem with Bugsy. Alright, as long as you don't poison, we are good. Bam. Look at that. Bugsy done. Just got so much money. Alright, and then we will save our forest encounter for next episode. And if we get our headbutt, we can actually do a encounter in the town. see. I don't... Does that actually contain Fury Cutter? Did I randomize that or no? Okay, so no, I get the regular. Okay. Oops. I don't know if I can randomize that, actually. Does that count as a key? It's not a key item, but, like, as far as the randomizer goes. Alright, we are technically at time, but we're going to do this rival battle just for the sake of it. We're going to switch Muffin up front this time, because I think we're level 21 we go to... I think it's really early on you get your third evolution for Gen 2 starters. It's between 21 to 26, somewhere in that range. Because Gen 1, I think it's 32. I could be wrong. I've definitely gotten my Pokemon to third evolution before Goldenrod before. So I could be completely wrong about that number in like a drastic way. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. But yeah, so I could be drastically wrong about that number, but like I remember often getting to my final evolution before hitting Goldenrod. Ooh, Sunflora, such a sick Pokemon. Too bad I'm gonna set it on fire. Okay, don't do that. Whatever shall I do? Fire. Woo! Hey Google, will lava Ampharos will stay out. Evolves into Typhlosion starting at level 36. Okay, so I was way off. But I definitely have gotten my Pokemon fully evolved before Goldenrod many times. Maybe I was just that bad at this game as a kid, or that committed to grinding. Why did I think that was so low? What evolves this low in this game? So that's rude. I'm trying to think. I mean, the bugs evolve early. Too bad I'm using special attack, asshole. Okay, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Ladybug! Aww. I forget that was your starter, bud. Although I do really like Ladybug. Ow. 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 Alright, rival dead. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainer doesn't matter. Stop being so weak, you asshole, even though you've beaten me every single time we've met. You're a weakling, and I'm better than you. Fuck you. Mom, what do you spend my money on? Okay, let's see what it is. It better actually be useful, Mom, or else I'm gonna cry. Alright, what'd you get me? Super Potion. Aw, man. I'm not gonna use that in battle ever. Oh, here's actually right here, right now. Here's one of my favorite change of quality of life changes from Gen 1 to Gen 2. You could actually see the Pokemon. So when I forget what the hell I named Birth and what the hell I named Brett, I can actually see them. So that's sick. I don't think I'm gonna change up the team at all between episodes. I've just now realized we've gone like 30 minutes. Oops. So I'm not gonna switch up the teams in between episodes. I think we're rocking and rolling as we are. I'm also not gonna level between episodes. I think we're in a good spot. We're going to tackle the forest in the next episode, which means we'll get at least one encounter, hopefully 2 or 3. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, good people, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.